Welcome to another Age of Empires forecasted game. We got in the color blue Raycon. I believe he's Raycon. Let me know in the comments if he's not. Playing as the Ottomans. And in the color teal, playing as the Malians. El Sensei, also known as Portix. Welcome to this casted game. We got the Ottomans versus the Malians. You know, the Ottomans have been getting a lot of love lately. There has been a lot of strats for the Ottomans, like fast imperial, and it's like they look very interesting. Let's see if we will be able to see this time this kind of strat in this matchup. So we got the Malians against the Ottomans. As the Ottoman player, you will want to avoid all this passive gold income that the Malians have. Let's see how he managed to do this. So we see the first spearman going out very fast, 1 minute. Actually, he should be able to deny this. There's not much you can do with the Malians. I mean, you can, if you see the spearman, you can just create your own donzos, which are like the spearman but better. It's like they have I think they have one more armor. I don't remember if it was for range or for melee, but they do have more armor, so they are quite more tanky than the spearman. So let's see how many ships he got. He got quite a few here. See how many he got. Both players not leaving empty-handed with the scouting. Sometimes this happens, like you are scouting something, it's like, where is the ship? Why I have no ship? And it's one of those times where you don't really know how to, you know, how to deal with that. It's like, I'm not going berries, I need to go out in the wild to get like deer. It's like, oh my god, unless you're like English, you don't really need to worry. But we will see. HAP going up for the Malians, gonna be the Mansa Quarry for this nice passive gold income. So far, there's no signs of aging up for our Ottoman player. It's really nice to have this military schools to get these free units from even from Dark Age, just to cause some harassment. And there you go. First spearman arrived to the party. Have you noticed that all these spearmans are bold when they are not age up? Or this one has a hat. Sorry, my bad. This one has a hat. The one who's bald is the Mongol. And I don't know if there is another bald guy. The Mongol is bald, but by choice. Like, has some hairstyle there. It's not like bald because, you know, I lost hair. It's like I'm bald because I want it and I have some style here. These houses should go down very quick. They are much weaker than the average house. They cost less and they also give less, you know, less population for each one of those. So you should be building a lot of those. Aging up going up for recon. Gonna be the TMM, also 3-minute medres. I don't know even what that means. I don't even know where to start for these names. Like, how does that you know, translates into berries? I don't know. There must be some historical reasons, I'm sure of it. And there you go. Got the response for Portix. Going to get some archers here. Now the question is this Ottoman player going for a fast castle strategy, fast imperial? We're going to see soon if that's the case. It's too soon to know that. Now he sees the archer range and says, you know what? I'm not dealing with that. You know you can win, and you're just gonna lose your units. You already forced him to create an archer range. Have a javelin thrower here. He spent some gold. He's He spent wood on creating the archer range, and now you're leaving with victory, in the sense that your resources, the resources that you spent were much less compared to your opponent, and that's always a good feeling to have here. Now we see the first signs of a cow boom going for Vortex. And we see stables joining the party. Archers. Interesting choice, choosing the archers to as the unit for the military school. You see the blacksmith here. This blacksmith's gonna buff the rate of these units that are being built. 20%, 30 and 40 for each age. So it's gonna be a nice boost for the military. I got the default is the spearman. I feel like they should change it, like for each, when you already age up, they put the default to another unit, like maybe the Sipai. I don't know, like I don't feel like, I don't know, training for archers here. Maybe the Sipai takes longer to train. I don't know, don't mind me. These are the professionals, so let them do their job. So we see some walls going out for Vortex. Looks like he will try to boom in peace. We got the first cow here. I don't know if it's gonna get killed or just, you know, going for a cow boom. We don't know yet. We don't know. It's gonna be a little bit risky going for a cow boom, considering the Ottoman player may play aggressively here. There you go. Three buildings. Let's see if there is another one coming soon. There you go, archery range. We're seeing more units for the Ottoman player. I'm sure he doesn't want to mess up with these javelin towers. Just like with only a few of those javelin towers are able to scare you, because they attack from distance, and you know they're hard to kill because they just go to the TC to be safe and just being annoying. For production building going out for Vortex. Now some walls going out, but a very passive game considering we have the Ottomans here. It's like it's just building units, you know. My units are free, I'm gonna build them. But this one's not free, so he must be trying something here. Scout gonna get spotted, but he should be able to run away freely. Let's see how many villagers these people have. Usually, like I used to be a fan of having this statistics of how much food per income, and I realized as I watched some games that because in Age of Empires it's really important to get your economy right, like resource distribution is a big deal here. So having these players watch them and having like, okay, how many villagers on wood, how many villagers on food, so be constantly producing units and, you know, support their strategy. It's a good way to learn too, because if you only see this, you don't know how many on wood they have or how many on food they have. You just know how much food they're getting per minute, but that's it. With this, you can kind of have like, okay, like they're getting a lot of wood, which means they will have more production. The Vortex spot this out. Like the scout goes down, but he spots these production buildings. Should be able to see all this military going to their base soon, so his response should be like more military. And indeed he does. More Donzos, more javelin throwers joining the party here. And we see the Calbum going for Vortex now. Is there enough space to put the landmark here? Looks like. Well, it looks like. What is this? Oh my god. We got a bug here. We got a bug. So this is a blacksmith. Interesting. It's interesting you see this kind of errors here. I remember there was this kind of error, but for military units, and there was like cubes there. That was very funny. And then you see javelin throwers trying to get those archers. Thompsons trying to get with the Sipagis here. It looks like military numbers for Recon will be higher this time. To be able to scare him, but cannot go too deep. Now he's going for the houses. Should be able to burn those very fast. Javelin throwers did a very good job against those archers. Remember, javelin throwers are stronger than archers. They have more damage, but they cost gold, so they're quite expensive. Well, looks like archer numbers are not gonna be enough for Recon. Looks like he's macroing for some castle age. Let's see if both players will get there soon. More units going out for Recon. More production buildings for the Ottoman player. Now I'm really like, I'm so interested in trying the Ottomans now. I think I'm gonna try them now later after casting this game, because such a cool concept that you can just produce units for free, you know, and it's just really cool. It's just really cool concept for the civilization, like the Great Bombard and all these things. It's just so nice to have. I'm gonna watch a guide about that. Talking about guides, what do you think about guides? Like, does it ruin your game experience, or does it, like, you want to learn everything by yourself, or you prefer someone more experienced to guide you on how to play? There's a mix of arguments for that. Like, some people just, you know, want to play their game in their own way, because this is a game that you can just play whatever, you can do whatever you want. There are no rules and said it's like you must do this in order to win. It's like you can have so many choices, so many different maps, so many different civilizations. Like, the choices are infinite, so it's just so refreshing every time you play. It's like a different game, and then you see the meta going on. Put the music here. Put some music here, dude. There you go. I don't hear the drums. Come on. This game, I was about to say that this game has the best sound design, but this guy is not helping me to say this argument. The sound design for this game is actually pretty good. Like, the specialization of the sound, like when you zoom in, everything is like louder. Each unit speaks differently depending on which age they have, like different dialects, different languages. And we see a big army going for Recon now. That's very interesting. We see the archers. Gonna manage to get a villager kill here. Actually, 5 villager kills for Recon so far. Not a bad trade. At the start of the game, we have 10 villager difference, and we see the next landmark that's being built is gonna be the Mehmed Imperial Armory, also known as the MIA. And of course, more production buildings. Now, you don't want to mess up with this army. They will deal with your horsemen, and the javelin throwers will deal with your archers. Malians, it's always a civilization that I'm so afraid to engage. I don't know why. I don't know. It's like the numbers are too big for them to. I just feel that it's a little bit scary for me personally. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already to watch more Age of Empires 4 casted games. It helps the algorithm. Like, if you ask people like to give a like, and they actually do it. It's not that they don't like your video, they just don't. They forget. Sometimes you don't like it, that's fine. But I mean, people forget. I also forget. There's a lot of videos that I like, I enjoy watching, and I forget to give a like. So, like, if you remember, just put a like there. It helps a lot to keep making this type of videos, trying to give you more Age of Empires 4 matches. Now, Castle Age goes for both players, and we will see which kind of a strategy the Ottomans will have. And of course, we see the mangonel being built. It's gonna take a while to build this mangonel. I think it's like 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes to build this mangonel. It's gonna take a while, but it's gonna get there, and it's free. So that's the thing. It's gonna be free. See, military schools, fourth military school are ready for the Ottoman player. And I don't see any sign of both players trying to contest the relics. There you go. First monastery going up. Should be, you'll see monasteries very, very soon from Recon. Actually, I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Now you see the cow boom in place. Each cattle give you 84 food a minute, and this landmark will provide you with even more food for income. So you don't need as many villagers in food. So let's see, only 8 in food. They only have 8 in food, and you already have like 1,000 food per minute. It's like such good passive income for the Malians. Very hard to deal with, because I mean, you kill a villager, but they still have the income. You know, you cannot. You need to do damage in other ways. A big army going on for Raycon, waiting for his upgrades. Sipagi looking better and better for each upgrade. In my opinion, best looking unit in the game. Best unit. No exception. Like, best unit in the game so far. That's a big army. This is a very passive game. It's like, you see the Ottoman player just building up his army until he has, you know, because Janissaries joining the party now, and now with knights and Janissaries, the Meher, the Magonel. Oh my god, you don't want this guy to visit you. Like, the Ottoman concept looks so cool in my eyes. Like, such an aggressive civilization. And these guys, you know, I don't have a scout, so I'm gonna do a suicide mission with this guy. And there you go. Now you see it. Now you see my army. Now you have the Sofas here. You got Sofas, Donzos, and Javelin Showers. But you're talking about 100 military unit population, 105. And you don't see that every day, because usually you reach that number of military in the late game. But this time, it's not the late game. Now, with this kind of mass, like, do you really micro here? Vortex sitting in his base, trying to spot the army, but looks like he's gonna do a sneaky attack. Look at that, everyone slow but steady. Slow but steady. And we also got some man-at-arms in the mix, so you got a little bit of everything here. Man-at-arms gonna get spotted. It should give a good indicator that you can attack now. Now these castles are going down like paper. Be careful, you don't wanna lose the Magonel here. This is a huge army. If I were to put thumbnails in the videos, it will be this one. This is a huge army. Oh my god. Now Magonel's dealing with the Javelin Chargers. This is such a big army. And then what do you do with the Janissaries? It's such a good unit here. One of the best units in the game. military population not looking good for Vortex. He only killed 10 military units. I mean, he killed more, but more are coming. Look at this. His production is insane. Now, and Vortex said, GG, I cannot compete against this. It's a huge mass, huge mass. I've never seen anything like this before. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe for more Age of Empires videos, and I'll see you in the next one.